Welcome to my channel, Life at Germany with me, Vinu. By seeing this in my hand, you might be already knowing that I am going to talk about German Reisepass or how to get or apply for German citizenship. Let's get into the video. Anyone who lived in Germany for certain number of years, obviously they will start thinking about applying German citizenship. So this video is particularly for people who is aiming to apply for German citizenship. So in order to apply for German citizenship, there are certain requirements on which you should be eligible in order to apply for it. Let's see what are the requirements needed in order to apply for German citizenship. The first requirement, anyone who lives permanently and legally in Germany for 5 years and more than that, those people are eligible to apply for German citizenship. Previously, it was like 8 years. So from this year, it has been reduced to 5 years. So if you are living in Germany legally for 5 years or more than that, then you are eligible to apply. So other than this living requirements, there are also certain requirements which needs to be considered in order to apply for German citizenship. Let's see those requirements one by one. So the first requirement is related with your residence permit. You should have permanent residence permit or unlimited residence permit at the time of your naturalization. So naturalization here means getting German citizen or applying for German citizenship. Related with your German language proficiency. So you should have minimum B1 level of German. So mostly it is good if you obtain B1 German certificate. Requirement is related with proof of legal knowledge and social knowledge. So in order to prove the knowledge of legal and social order, you have to take Einbürgerungstest or naturalization test. Once you pass this test, you will get a certificate. So this certificate is needed for applying German citizenship. You need to prove yourself that you are independently secure your livelihood along with you and your dependents. So you financially you should prove yourself. You should not have any criminal records while applying for naturalization. You should also know all the basic law and history and culture of Germany. So for this, this indirectly means that you can fully integrate into German. You should have your current nationality and the proof of identity for yourself.
Germany is allowing dual citizenship. So depending on the country from where you are applying.
So when you meet all all these requirements, then you are eligible to apply for German citizenship. For students, same is applicable. So students who is living legally in Germany for 5 years and more, they are eligible to apply depending on the requirements which is already mentioned before. What are the regulation applicable for children in order to apply for German citizenship? All children who is born in Germany for foreign parents, all children who is born in Germany for foreign parents can also acquire German citizenship, simultaneously retain the citizenship of their parents, at least if one parent legally lived in Germany for more than 5 years and having permanent or unlimited residence permit. Children have an option to decide their nationality. Either they can take up German citizenship or they can take their parent citizenship when they reach the age of 21. To get German citizen through marriage. Some German citizen through marriage of German citizen. Non-German spouse needs specific requirement. Non-German spouse should legally live in Germany for minimum 3 years and married for 2 years. If these two conditions are met, then they are eligible to apply for German citizenship. And this non-German spouse should also have the requirements which is already mentioned to obtain for German citizenship, like they should have a minimum B1 level German skill, and they should have in naturalization certificate, and prove financially that they can live independently, and there should not be any criminal record. So all the requirements which are mentioned before is also applicable to non-German spouse when they want to apply for German citizenship through marriage. German proficiency language certificate. I am mentioning all the time this naturalization test. So people who are willing to apply for German citizenship, this is one of the important requirement which proves that you know well enough about the legal history and culture of Germany, and it also proves that you are strict to the democratic laws and so on. So it is mandatory that you need to take this naturalization test when you are planning to apply for naturalization. And also depending on the cities, it will take time to get appointment for taking this exam. So if you are planning to apply for German citizenship, it is good to take this appointment priorly. And also after taking this exam, you need to wait for some time in order to get the results and also to get the certificate. So only after getting this certificate you can apply for German citizenship. So how to prepare for this naturalization test? So usually in the German website itself you can find there are totally 310 questions for this naturalization test. So you need to prepare all these 310 questions, and the question pattern will be like out of 33 points you have to take 17 points in order to pass this naturalization test. So if you get a score of 17 points, then you will get the Einbürgerung certificate, and then you can apply for German citizenship. And whatever you are learning in this naturalization test, that will be helpful during the appointment of your naturalization, because there will be questions which can be asked based on this laws, legal history, etc. Till here, we have seen what are all the requirements needed in order to apply for German citizenship. So now you will be thinking like, okay, when you apply for German citizenship, what is the benefit I get out of it when I become a German citizen? Yes, of course, you need to know about the benefits. So the first main important benefit I would say is when you are foreigner and living in Germany, then first you need to get the residence permit for living and studying or working in Germany. So you need to have an identity. So initially you will be having a residence permit. There are different residence permit. So once you get the normal residence permit, the next step will be getting the permanent residence permit. So every time it is valid for specific period, and then you need to renew your residence permit depending on your current passport expiry date and so on. So also if in case you are changing work with the normal residence permit, changing your job, then you need to inform Ausländer Behörde regarding your job change within the certain time period. So all these things will come under this residence permit. Also, if you wanted to stay for more than 6 months with your current residence permit outside Germany, I mean outside EU, then you need to get proper permission. At some point, your residence permit becomes invalid when you stay more than the specific period. So these situations can be avoided, and this becomes one of the benefit when you get German citizenship. So no need to worry about changing your house multiple times depending on certain conditions. And you also have freedom of movement within you also have freedom of movement within EU. So you can stay and work in any of the EU countries, and you can also opt for any kind of job when you have German citizenship. And the other important thing, you have all the rights in Germany. You are eligible to vote in Germany when you become a German citizen. And the other important thing is German passport is one of the most powerful passport through which you can travel to more than 190 countries without visa. So that is also another big advantage with this German passport. Yeah, these are the main benefits which you can get when you have a German citizenship. To the next point, how you can apply for this German citizenship. We have seen what are the requirements for applying German citizenship, what are the things you need to prepare before you apply for the German citizenship, and what are the benefits when you receive this German citizenship, all these things. Now let's talk about on how you can apply for German citizenship. I know, so this is a really long process, starting from the application until receiving this German citizenship. It's not a easy task, I would say. How to apply for German citizenship? When you think yourself that you are meeting all the requirements related with the German citizenship application, and you feel that all the documents are in place, then you can go ahead and apply for German citizenship. So you have the possibility to apply through online, or the better way is, as a first step, you can send an email asking for consultation appointment. I would suggest please do this so that you will be clear about the requirements based on your specification. So when you send the email asking for consultation appointment, there is waiting time in each and every place. Depending on the waiting time, you will receive an email when is your consultation appointment. So the next step, once you received this email with date and time, be prepared with your questions for this first consultation appointment. So during this consultation appointment, they will call you and verify like the documents which you have. Are you ready with all your documents? And are you really eligible to apply for this citizenship? These kind of simple questions will be asked and verified, and then the consultation is over. So the requirement documentation list might differ depending on specific category. Like for example, if you are student, it might differ, and if you are a working person, then it will differ. If you are applying for citizenship through marriage, then there are specific document checklist. So after your consultation appointment, the consultation case officer will send you the documentation checklist and application form through post. So once you receive this post, read all the documentation checklist clearly and also fill the application form clearly without any mistake. So now, once you filled your application form and you collected all your documents, then xerox all the documents whichever is needed, attach it together with the application form, and then send it back to the Ausländer Behörde. So this is the next step of your application submission. So now you submitted your application and you need to wait for the feedback from your case officer. So once your case officer is starting the process of your application, then you will receive email with the case ID asking if any other documents are missing. Then they will send email and ask for the missing documents. I would suggest always, for example, the birth certificate and all the required documents, please translate it and send it together with your application form. Don't wait until the case officer is requesting for translation. Always it is better you provide the translation document for birth certificate, marriage certificate, etc. So once you submitted all those documents, then you will receive email for personal appointment. It will differ depending on different cities. So usually the procedure is like they will send an email once they start the process. They wanted to have an interview with you for a German citizenship application. So if you receive the date and time of the interview, then please prepare all your documents together with the original document and go for the interview. During the interview, while submitting the application form, you need to carry all the original documents. So whatever Xerox copy you have sent already, all the documents will be verified with your original, and then the process will be started. Also be prepared for any questions which will be asked by the case officer, and ready to answer all these questions in German language specifically. So there is also another main document when you apply for German citizenship, which is called as loyalty erklärungs. So here there are certain things related with law, legal and social order. So you need to read these loyalty erklärungs document carefully, and then you have to sign this document in front of the case officer. So when you sign this document in front of case officer, there might be questions asked related with the legal and social order. So please prepare for those type of questions when you are going to attend the interview for application submission or to receive the German certificate. So once you signed this loyalty erklärungs document and all your document verification is done, then you need to pay the fees of 255 euros for Einbürgerung, and then you need to wait until your complete application is processed. So once your application is processed, then at the end they will ask for your last 3 months pay slip. You need to submit that, and then your Einbürgerungsurkunde will be ready. So once your Einbürgerung certificate is ready, then they will send an appointment to receive the Einbürgerungsurkunde, that is German citizenship. So now you received the email, you have to attend this appointment in order to receive your German certificate. Prepare yourself and be casual. When you are receiving your Einbürgerungsurkunde, you need to take an oath for receiving that Einbürgerungsurkunde. Put signature in front of local authorities, and then they will hand over Einbürgerung certificate to you. So Einbürgerungsurkunde will look like this. So this is from Stadt Krefeld. So now once you receive this, then you become a German citizen from that day you receive this Einbürgerungsurkunde. Immediately after receiving this German citizenship certificate, then you can go ahead and apply for your German passport and ID, Ausweis, on the same day. Those who are waiting to apply for German citizenship, all the best for them. Prepare all your documents in advance. Please be patient. Definitely it will take time, starting from consultation appointment till getting German citizenship appointment. So don't send regular emails asking for the status, asking for appointment continuously. Once the case officer is picking your application, then the process will go smoothly. So don't worry, you will get it faster. Just wanted to know that what are the documents you can already start preparing. Birth certificate. So prepare with your birth certificate. If you have an other language than German, then translate it to German and keep it ready. Second, residence permit, whatever current residence permit you have, that copy. And then your current nationality passport copy. And then German language proficiency certificate, that is B1 certificate. Then naturalization certificate, whatever test you have taken for naturalization, when you pass the test you will receive the certificate, that certificate. Then your university degree, and then last 3 months pay slip. If you are living in a rental apartment, then prepare with your rental contract copy. If you are living in your own house, then prepare all the documents related with your own house, I mean housing contract. If you are taking loan, then loan contract, what is the electricity, water, and other bills which you are paying for your own house, all those proofs, be ready with that. And then your health insurance card, then proof of your pension contract. So till the time you lived in Germany, take the history of the pension account and then take a copy of it. If you are married, then marriage certificate copy, also translate marriage certificate to German. So be prepared with all the documents and then apply for German citizenship. Good luck. I hope this video is useful for you. If you have any doubts, you can write in the comment section. I hope this video is useful for you. Let's see in the next video. Until then, bye from Vino. Bye.